Okay, amazing mastermind people. I'm doing a specific video just for you. I'm not doing it for everyone else. And hey, Bray, why don't you come say hi? This is for all of us audacious, impossible people.
What's
over
up,
there.
masterminds?
So I'm gonna flip this camera. Let's see if I can do
you
it.
gotta flip this. Flip the
And
script.
let's see, is there a way to flip it while I'm...
I mean, we're pretty beautiful looking.
I mean, who wouldn't want to see us?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna turn this
There you
around. There you go. Now we are on top of this hill in Beth, which is a Roman city. You can see down there the theater. If you can see the theater down there, but at this top of we are actually at the top of what they call a tell, and a tell is something that is for years and years and years, one civilization after another has come and conquered and built up until there's this huge hill. And on top of this, though, this was built out by the Egyptians, and mostly in the 15th to 12th century. David and Saul, this is actually right behind us at Mount Gilboa. That's where Saul was beat by the Philistines who had taken over this tell, and beaten by the Philistines and killed. And then his body was dragged here with his sons, and they were hung on the walls of the town right where I'm standing. So the town where we're standing on top is Beth Shean. And then David ends up coming and defeating the Philistines, and Solomon, David's son, makes this one his administrative center. It would have been the place for business and administrating the government, administration of the kingdom, the largest kingdom that Israel has ever had as far as actual dominion over the land was under King Solomon, and that's why I wanted to talk to you guys about today. Solomon turned this into his administrative epicenter for the kingdom of Israel. So, you know, behind me, right back here, I mean, you're seeing all this area over here, and some of this place, there's still stones over this, right where my finger is. Those stones were the stones during Solomon's time and David's time that had been built out by Israel. And ultimately, after Solomon died, Egypt came and took it back over and burned it down. But this was where government and business merged. And there's something significant. Understand, the ability to win a battle is one thing, but the ability to administrate or to govern something, have dominion, sustain something is something else. And what's interesting about this place, because it was an epicenter of sustaining dominion. We are in a season where God is leading you through victories in your life. And it's one thing to visit a victory, it's another thing to sustain it. And there's a different thing that God brings out in you to where you repeatedly are victorious in an area to where it becomes sustainable. Your visit of victory becomes a habitation of victory. And that's what I believe God is bringing you into right now, is not just visiting areas that you've been wanting to be victorious in, but He wants to teach you and bring you into dominion. You own the land of your victory. You own the land of your inheritance, what He's given you. So, of course, we've been talking about, what is it that God is inviting you into that maybe you haven't been praised by men. He's inviting you there because not just because He wants you to taste victory, but He wants you to feast off of it. He wants you to have those areas of your life become your new normal, become your new place of dominion. So I bless you today, guys, just in discovering your place, much like this was used to administrate and to govern dominion, that you would find the things in your life that God wants to give you dominion over, sustainable dominion, that you would live in the land that God's given you, not just visit it. The time of visiting your land is over, and it's time to live in the land that God has given you. So bless you guys, and I'll be sending a couple of other videos that we got going on, but I just wanted to say hi.